Hello, everyone. I'm just going to do a quick update video right here. We'll call this BIW Radio, and we're going to touch on a few things just so nobody thinks this is like a complete ghost town and that the channels run dry. People start like, God forbid, unsubscribing or just, thinking that I've hit the dust or something. No, it's just summertime. I'm involved in a lot of real life projects, and of course, summertime gets busy and you kind of want to be out in the nice weather when it's not too hot and not too cold, especially. So I just wanted to let everybody know a couple things. First of all, future of the channel hasn't really gone anywhere, just on a bit of an unofficial extended hiatus over the summer. It's been a week or two or something. So Chat and Match hasn't gone anywhere. Stick with us. BIW Radio I just do here and there. I don't think there's a huge interest in it, but there may be potentially more interest in hearing wrestling talk, because one of the biggest wrestling talk stations that covered a little bit of almost everything sold out and is now WWE Radio. So it's easy to say that on this account because nobody really knows who I am on this account, and that's why it's a little bit of fun for me. But to be honest, I told them on my real life account that I thought they sold out, and I'm not even going to name any names, but it's it's the channel that's now WWE Radio, but I don't want to start promoting them or name dropping anything. I just think that they spent a lot of time saying they were for the people, by the people, and I don't know. I saw a couple of clever comments about it on the internet, comparing it to how the host bitched about Black Saturday and then essentially sort of became the victim of the same thing, except he's not the victim, he's the sellout, because whatever. But anyways, we're not going to get too deep into that. Just wanted to say a couple more things. So obviously for a while there, and still, I was watching the 84 WCCW and doing the Chat and Match and doing random matches and posting them, and that's all still going to continue. That's kind of why I'm here, to tell everybody the channel's not dead. Thanks for subscribing. Please don't unsubscribe. Also, as far as what's been going on in wrestling, I still follow that to whatever extent. Like I said, the summer's been very busy. I still follow primarily lately. I don't even want to say what I watch and don't watch and start inviting people to call me a tribalist and accuse me of preferring one company over the other. So the only thing I'm going to mention before I get out of here today is that Maple Leaf Pro Wrestling, I may be a little bit biased because obviously it's near me, but there's a new promotion called Maple Leaf Pro Wrestling. They're not necessarily that new. They're at least a year old, technically speaking, but they more recently got a deal in Canada with TSN. They're on TSN2, but you can also watch them for free, and I'm going to get to that because they're my favorite promotion lately, and you can also watch them for free on My AEW, which I was talking to a friend of mine, and we think that's funny because not a whole lot of people are going on My AEW to watch back shows of AEW, but it does have all these other promotions on there, and a whole handful of other promotions where you can watch their programming. But also recently Maple Leaf Pro Wrestling was added to My AEW. So in the States, you can make an account and watch it that way. In Canada, there's TSN2 that you can watch it on. Find it however you can find it. I'm not judging, do what you got to do, but check it out. Bret Hart and Adam Copeland have been on the show. So in a speaking capacity, and they do a lot of, and Bret Hart specific, Edge is going to be at this big show they're leading up to at Maple Leaf Gardens, which is cool. Adam Copeland, I guess I'm not supposed to say Edge, whatever. And Bret Hart was kind of speaking about the history of things, but also this specific wrestler that they're pushing. He was kind of part of that package, and they do pretty good packages. They've got some like big names involved, and then some like sort of, I don't want to say homegrown, because I'm not really sure in some cases, but they have like, I think the Grizzled Young Vets have been on the show, and another UK tag team. I'm trying to remember without messing things up like off the cuff, because I wasn't going to make this that long, but I am going to get out of here soon. But they have some like more, like, I don't want to say homegrown, but wherever they came from, like not big names, but solid tag teams. I watched a couple of episodes. But what I really wanted to say before all that, I should have left that for the ending, because they've got like Johnny TV, aka John Morrison, on the show. They've got Andrade. They use a lot of guys that obviously they're allowed to use people from AEW, but they also have used some people from CMLL, so that was cool. But yeah, they've got Andrade, and it's kind of more what AEW is supposed to be in the beginning, in the sense that it's like nothing too campy that I've seen on the show. It's just like they build up the characters, they show you a package of like who the wrestler is, and that sort of thing. And there's nothing like too campy or way out there, at least not yet. The one thing that is supposed to be, and it's in a good way, because they've got PCO on the program as well. So they've got PCO in Maple Leaf Wrestling, like doing his thing. And who else off the top of my head? Like, they've got Shotzi, Giselle Shaw, like, but yeah, they got a match coming up. It's Carl Anderson against Andrade, so they've got the Good Brothers there. They've got some, like I said, they've got Subculture and Nikki Cross coming through. So if you need something new to check out, it's worth at least giving a chance. There's some other YouTube promotions that are like, you know, some are very niche and not everyone's cup of tea, and you know. But all you have to do is make a free account, and I'm not here to sell anybody on anything, but Maple Leaf Pro Wrestling, I want to give it a shout out, because they're sort of one of my local promotions. But finally Canada has like a national promotion again, so that's cool. Like Toronto has all sorts of like smaller promotions like Smash Wrestling, Greektown Wrestling, but this is cool, and I think they're like 3 or 4 episodes in, so I don't have a lot of time to watch anything, but I've been trying to make time to check that out. And I don't know, the weirdest show I've seen lately before I get out of here, this has nothing to do with anything, but that would be Stuart Saves the World. It's like some Big Bang Theory spinoff, and he's just like, I don't know what, trying to save the earth, and they go to all these screwed up dimensions. And I think at some point, because it's like the Big Bang Theory cast will probably run into the cast of Young Sheldon, even though it's 2 different timelines, because this third spin-off show is allowing it's kind of like a multiverse now. But we're not here to talk about any of that, so peace. The longer I make this, the more people are going to be like, I ain't listening to that shit. So what I came here to talk about was, this channel's not dead. I'm just involved in all these other projects, and they're sort of priority, but I want y'all to feel the love here, and we'll be posting more content, so stick with it. Chat and match, just all sorts of shit is planned. It's gonna again be more constant and consistent very shortly, but I wanted to kind of acknowledge the gap and thank everybody for subscribing. And yeah, don't unsubscribe, because, you know, we're here for you at Blatant Interference Wrestling. Peace. BIW Radio, whatever you want to call it. All right, so more chat and match coming up. Some new stuff, but we're going to keep posting content, all the same stuff similar to what we have, and some new stuff. But chat and match is a lot of fun. Thanks to everybody for commenting too. I'm going to peace out before it gets to 10 minutes, but Follow, subscribe, share, like. Parish, thank you.